Alright guys, let's go and get into the top free-to-play decks of Duel Links for June 2024. First off, I'm gonna go with like the super cheap options that you can do. The first one we're gonna take a look at is gonna be Luna Lights. As you can see, this deck got COG June 2nd, 15.5 thousand gems. Most of this stuff is all in the Wild Spirit box, which is a pickup box. You will have to level up Selena to get all that stuff as well, and then you can dream ticket some of this other stuff. You could choose some other options other than Direwolf. Nightmare's pretty important, this one right here. And then Phoenix is kind of whatever. But yeah, most of this stuff, Wild Spirit, you'll pick it up. One run through if you really want that. But you basically are only going to be getting Luna Lights in that. So if we go over to the next one, take a look here. Of course, Tenyi is always going to be a very good free-to-play option. You can see here, all you need is 3 Ashina, 2 Vishudas. You can always dream ticket 1 if you only want to go through it twice. You can play IDP if you wanted. Which brings the thing up. You definitely don't have to play IDP. You can find some other options. Draco Berserker is in a bundle, remember that. So make sure you get that. That's probably going to be one of the most expensive options. You can always dream to get the Boxy, which is a UR. You do want double Shaman and triple Monk. So, oh yeah, you will need a 3 Ashina and 3 Monk. So if you only want to go through it twice, dream ticket a Ashina and a Monk. You only have to go through it 2 times. It is a mini box in World of Barian. So even it's not too bad. It's both Luna Lights and Tenyi aren't really going to do, I mean, they can COG, right? But pretty consistent deck. It's not like super competitive, but it can do the job for COGing or maxing for that matter. We'll go over to the next one, which is going to be Evil Eye. So this Evil Eye deck costs 24.5 thousand gems. This is in the Midnight Terror box. It is another pickup box, or no. It's not a pickup box, it's a deck build box. Deck build boxes are permanent. There is a Luna Light deck build box, and there's another deck build box, which will get you the Evil Eyes. So this one's another option. You can choose either one of these deck build boxes. Evil Eye, you can just see here the extra deck. There is this one you will probably be able to ticket this level 4 now, because it's been a while. But you will need to go into Striker Expansion to get this rare Gorgon Emperor, which is, it's only a rare, so it's not too bad. They looked like they're playing the Kaiju very interesting deck. They got COG on May 31st, so end of the month COG. Probably won't be super easy to get it COG with Evil Eye, but it is a free-to-play option that you could do pretty well with in lower ranks. Now, of course, another favorite that people always like for free-to-play is going to be Suship. Suship is good. Is it, like, crazy good? No. Would I try and COG with it still? I wouldn't personally, but you can try. This guy COG'd May 21st, so not super late, but mid-late. The extra deck, it's all the Suship stuffs are in a main box. Phoenix Blaze is also with the Raw. It has IDP in that box as well. It's like they're choosing to run Compulse. Exceed block, so a lot of these staples you probably could change out if you need to for like other things that you have, like if you have like other traps and stuff, play those and just like fix the deck in a way that you would like, or that you can play like whatever traps you got, like if you have Crackdown over Compulse or IDP and then other things like that. So but yeah, that's why the price is so high here, just all the staples and Necro Valleys and all that. But it's pretty cheap. The core is pretty cheap. Let's go and get into the next one. Next one, of course, is going to be Blue Eyes White Dragon. Blue Eyes is always going to be a pretty cheap deck. It is 51,000 gems, but that's mainly because of these Lancias and Veilers. All the hand traps are going to bring the cost up, and the Crackdowns, which Crackdown does help Blue Eyes. I would play it if you have it. I would honestly dream to get the Crackdowns if I was playing Blue Eyes, if you wanted to main Blue Eyes. Dream to get Crackdown or Lancia, those are pretty good options in the current meta. And then the extra deck is thing is also going to be a pretty good dream ticket. But the main core is you get alternative free to play. You'll get Dragon Spirit of White. You can get 3 of from structures, and yeah, just get 3 of them from different structure decks. The starter campaign friend thing, if you have not been on for 30 days, you get a free one of those, which you'll get 1 Dragon Spirit of White. You'll get triple Melody free to play, and of course all the blue eyes you need, as well as the Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons from Level Up, but you'll get the Ultimate Dragon and Twin Burst for free. Bingo Machine goes, an okay option. You are locked into 1 Ultimate Fusion if you're going to be free to play, so do keep that in mind. That's where the $4 comes from. So you only have, you'll probably want to go through the Successor box twice to get 2 Successor Souls, which is a mini box, so it's not too bad, and then 1 Ultimate Fusion. So it's a pretty free to play friendly deck, for sure. And it's pretty good. It's on the tier list still. It's pretty high on the tier list. I think it's probably one of the top 3 decks in its free to play, which is just crazy. Which, speaking of, we have Sunavalon. I think Sunavalon's going to be on the tier list. I don't know exactly where it's at. You see that 60,000 price mark? Don't let that fool you. This deck's pretty free to play. The triple lance, all the hand traps are going to drive the deck up. If you have hand traps, you can play a variant like this. Like if you have double Ghost Mortar, or like if you have 3 Ghost Mortar, I play 3 Ghost Mortars, or Valors, you can play that. And the Lancias, you can play it. If you don't, you can figure out some other things to play. Definitely, Unexpected Die is in the new Anniversary box. You want to go through the new main box that's just out at one time, because you're going to need to pull the Sunvine Sewing and the SR, both of these SRs. These are from the event, so the event just ended, so hopefully you guys granted the event if you want this deck, but it is fairly free to play. Let's go and show. If we build in the deck builder, take out all the hand traps. But I mean, if you have the hand traps, play them for sure. Like, just look at the price difference. It just went to 24k. And then if you take out like the MST, it's like 19.5, so you definitely can see that. Obviously, hand traps are really good, so if you have them, play them. If you don't, let's see if there's like a different list with non-hand traps that you could play. Like, what are people playing besides hand traps if they don't have it? So this is 29.5 thousand. You can play Book, Lance, things like that. Crow's pretty cheap if you have that. Like, yeah, play whatever you got. Play what you got. That's the main thing. And then we have an agent list. Only 32.5 thousand gems here. This is I believe Herald of Green Light is a free-to-play card. Yes, so this is free-to-play card. Lancey is always going to make... If Lancey is going to be really good this KC Cup, if you have Lancey, that's really good. Only running 2 Master Flare Hyperions, 1 Majesty Hyperion. The Agent of Creation Venus is going to be in the new Anniversary box. So if you go into the new Anniversary box, you'll be able to pick up pieces for Rockets, Agents, and Sunavalon, because Sunavalon you can get the Unexpected Die. So it's a pretty good investment for free-to-play players. If you're going to go into the box, the new box, it's not too bad, because you get a lot of different playable decks. Yeah, so then you'll probably go... They went through the box once. I think I cogged with only 1 Neptune. You only need 1. This is the extra deck. The extra deck could be a little bit different. If you don't have the Charles and stuff, you don't have to play it. If you can. You definitely want to play each of one of the links. You want to play Pluto, and you want to play Majesty or Master Flare Hyperion. The rest of the extra deck is... there's different things you can play. So that is Agents. Now another deck in the Anniversary box is Rockets. Tracer's going to be in the new the Anniversary box. Quick Launch is going to be in the Anniversary box. And then I think you could get away with running 1 Double Disruptor Dragon. And you definitely want 1 Riot Dragon here. The 3 Melody you'll have from the starter campaign. So and it's also a level up reward if you don't. 1 Necro Fusion. This is from a previous one. You can dream ticket it. This is from the new box. So if you go through the new box, you'll get 3 of these. This is a drop. You might have to dream ticket, but I don't know. Not all the decks are playing it. Levy is a pretty important piece. So you either have to go dream ticket Levionaire, or you could try and pull for it, but I would probably try and get 2 if you can. There's also an Ibly variant going around that you could try out. We'll see if, but that might be a bit more expensive. Let's see. So you can see there's some lists that are going to be only running 1 double disruptor, like this list right here only runs 1 double levy. And yeah, it's like pretty standard. A lot of people are playing the Buster Dragon. I don't know exactly the lines with that, but it seems like it could go pretty alright. So yeah, this is 36,000 gems. 1 run through the new box plus the old anniversary box, or the new anniversary box, I should say. And finally, but yeah, all Rockets, Agents, Sunavalon, and Blue Eyes are the best free-to-play decks, but they're not the cheapest free-to-play decks. Sunavalon actually is really cheap if you exclude all the hand trips, so you keep that in mind. Finally, this is like a Traptrix list. It's 49,000 gems, and it was a late cog, but it may have some potential to be a good free-to-play deck. This is all the Traptrix are in the anniversary box as well. I think you can get away with playing 1 Murmillo and probably like 2 Mantis or 1 Mantis. The problem's gonna be like you're gonna have if you have a lot of floodgates, like you have free floodgates in you also get 3 floodgates in the Blue Eyes structure deck. So you have that access to that. You have access to the Traptrix. The bundle with the Traptrix are easy. If you have bottomless, you're in a really good spot. If you went in the previous anniversary box, that's 1 trap hole already there. And then you can play like 1 or 2 Traptrix trap hole, Void trap hole if you have it. And then just whatever rank 4s you got. Exiton's really good. And then if whatever rank 4 is Dark Rebellion, you could potentially have a free to play. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for the top free to play decks for June 2024. Let me know if I missed anything, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.